Hi, my name's Gage, and I'm one of the co-founders of StreamYard. And welcome to the first unit of our StreamYard tutorial series. So before we dive into the sort of technical aspects of setting up StreamYard, I thought it would be good to get some motivation by talking about why you should live stream. So let's get started by talking about content marketing. So content marketing has been around for a very long time. It's tried, it's true, it's effective, right? That's why you see almost every large company on social media and almost every large company making blog posts. It's because content marketing is an effective form of marketing. But there is one issue with content marketing, and that's that it's incredibly time consuming, right? Like if you've ever written a blog post, you've got to make multiple drafts, and it takes a long time to make quality content. Same with creating a video. I don't know if you've ever actually created like a YouTube video or something like that, but editing a video takes a significant amount of time. And if you're a big company with a social media team or a content marketing team, that might not be a problem. But if you're just an entrepreneur or a small business owner, you don't have much time, right? You might not have the time to be frequently making blog posts and things like that. But the great thing is there's a heavily underutilized form of content marketing, and that is live video. So in live video, you can make content in significantly less time, and you don't necessarily have to sacrifice on the quality of that content. In fact, it can be even better because many viewers prefer live video for the sort of authenticity and excitement where sort of anything can happen. And the amount of time it takes is nothing compared to these other forms of content marketing. Because it's one take, right? If you're making a 15-minute video, it only takes you 15 minutes. Sure, you might prepare a bit beforehand, but if you have a very good knowledge about your space, it might require very little prep for you to make very valuable videos. And I'm actually doing this tutorial series in one take just because I hate editing so much, and I'm doing it with StreamYard. One question that often comes up when I talk about live video as a form of content marketing from people is, well, what if I don't have followers, or YouTube subscribers? Who's going to watch the video? Well, that used to be a real concern, where it used to be if you had a bunch of followers on Facebook, Facebook would show your content to all those followers. But that changed not so long ago. And now if you say you've got 1 million followers on Facebook, 1 million people are not going to see what you post because Facebook changed the algorithm. And now followers don't matter. Engagement is what matters. And engagement is like how long someone watches the video, if they like the video, comment on the video. And the reason why these platforms switch to engagement is because they make money the longer someone stays on the platform. So if you're making good content, people stay on Facebook longer, they stay on YouTube longer, which gives them more time to see ads, and Facebook and YouTube make more money. So that's why when you're making good content, they'll reward you with organic reach, regardless of how many followers you have. So it's not really an issue anymore. And this stuff, it's not theoretical, right? Like at StreamYard, we actually did one of our very first public live streams not so long ago. It was on January 13th of 2019. And this has been one of our main content marketing strategies, is this weekly live stream we do called the StreamYard Town Hall. And we spent very little money on advertising or anything like that. It's our main content marketing strategy. And if you look at our Google Analytics, scoot over here, you can see on that x-axis there where January is, and you can see that since we started live streaming on that first day, in early January, in the last 4 months, we've grown almost 400%. And live video is our main strategy. So it's clearly working well for us. And at the very least, it's probably worth you exploring this type of strategy. And one gentleman that did a very good job explaining this, probably better than me, is a guy named Frank Kern, who is a very famous internet marketer. Before a few months ago, I hadn't followed his stuff super closely, but his name had come up in a bunch of books, and I was very familiar with who he was. And one day, I was actually scrolling down my Facebook feed and saw that he was live with a product that I helped create, StreamYard, which was obviously very exciting. And and since then, I've been following him very closely. And it's been very cool to hear that live video is a huge part of his marketing strategy, a strategy that he calls intent-based branding. And he thinks live video is the best part of that strategy because of the engagement that it gets. So if you want to learn more about intent-based branding, definitely follow him because Frank Kern's awesome and knows more about that aspect. So now that we've sort of set the table for why you should live stream, let's move on to our next unit. Thanks.